So, there's been a few rumours going around that potentially things don't go well for Jack Doohan in his first Formula 1 season for Alpine next year, that he may be replaced mid-season by Franco Colapinto, somebody who, even with a $20 million release fee, is willing, apparently, to go to Alpine, and also Flavio Briatore, one of the head people at Renault now, has also kind of said that he wants to potentially pay that fee, allegedly saying that it would not be a problem for him or Renault. However, Briatore has now come out and said that he has no feelings amid Doohan-Colapinto rumours. So let's have a look at what this fine gentleman has to say. You guys know my thoughts on Flavio. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com as always. Flavio Briatore has dropped a worrying hint about Jack Doohan's immediate future in Formula 1. On the face of it, it's smooth sailing for the son of MotoGP legend Mick Doohan after taking over Esteban Ocon's Alpine cockpit in Abu Dhabi and then following it up with the post-season test. Extremely grateful for the knowledge and experience gained, a day I had dreamt about my entire life, Doohan said on X, aka Twitter, after his Grand Prix debut last weekend. A big thank you to the entire Alpine team for the weekend. I couldn't be happier going into my debut season in 2025. However, as the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix unfolded, a rumour was swirling around the paddock. This was that the new team advisor, Briatore, had only put Doohan in the car to test the Australian under pressure. And not just that, related speculation suggested Briatore was also using the Doohan situation to put pressure on both Williams and Franco Colapinto's sponsors. Williams boss James Vowles has imposed a mid-December deadline for the conclusion of a potential deal with Alpine over the release of the impressive Argentine rookie. We are still open to all discussions, Vowles said in Abu Dhabi, whether it's about 2, 3, 4 years. Everything has its price, Blick newspaper has quoted him as saying. France's Auto Hebdo magazine has also asked Briatore about the rumours where the hypothetical situation could see Doohan replaced by Colapinto next year. My job is to put Alpine back on top, the flamboyant Italian answered. That is a good word to describe him. There is never room for feelings in Formula 1. Colapinto, who has reportedly amassed an impressive array of Argentine sponsor backing, was seen chatting with Briatore in Abu Dhabi. Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, look, I think it'd be downright terrible for Doohan to lose his seat mid-season. I really do think it would be. I think Doohan's a really good driver. I mean, yeah, he didn't do amazing in Abu Dhabi, but he brought the car home, which is all you can ask from someone who came in, parachuted in at relatively the last minute, going up against a field that has, you know, for the vast majority of the field, raced in their cars for the entire season, and most of the drivers there, everybody except for him, had at least had a few races in the car to get used to things. Jack Doohan had none of that. His first action in that kind of weekend or in that season really was FP1. So, yeah, I mean, if things don't work out, apparently there is a clause in, well, actually, you know, the contract itself, I should say, for Jack Doohan is just for the first 5-6 races of the season. Interesting, not unlike what you normally see in the F1 game. I didn't think that was I did not think that was a thing, to be honest, but apparently maybe for a rookie it is. I don't know if that's kind of common practice. I've no idea. But I wouldn't want to see him replace mid-season like that. Colapinto is a great driver. I think he's got a real bright future in the sport. And despite what Vowles says about his mid-December deadline, I do understand where he's coming from with that. But if Alpine offer them $20 million or a certain amount of money, $10 million to loan him or something like that, then Williams won't turn them down. I feel they're just playing hardball with that statement, trying to rush them into decision, because they'd want to know earlier too. But I don't see Colapinto going to Alpine in 25, at the start of the season anyway. I mean, can you imagine if Jack Doohan gets replaced last minute before the season opener in Australia? It'd be riots, man. They protested in Albert Park. It turned into a war zone. But in all seriousness, I do think Colapinto will be back. I'd be surprised if we don't see him through 25 at some point, whether that's in an RB, a Red Bull, I should say, or an Alpine or somewhere else. I can definitely see it, 100% see him coming back some way part through the season. But what do you guys think? Do you think Alpine are going to pay for Colapinto's services from Williams in 2025 to replace Jack Doohan? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as always, and we'll see you very soon for some more F1 news and opinion pieces just like this on the F1Chronicle.com. Have a good one, guys. See you soon.